Good day, everybody. You are welcome to the YouTube channel of Class Music. It promises to be a great time. Short explanation, but you are going to understand everything about the great state, or you call it the grand state. It's beautiful to know that you're there, and I'm excited to be with you today. The behavioral objectives are there. You will be able to define the great or the grand state. You will be able to identify the middle C, the bridge, and the importance of this state. Then we will talk about ledger lines before we call it. Okay. Now let's move on to defining the grand stave. The grand stave is the combination of the treble staff. The great stave is the combination of the treble staff and the bass staff in that order. What do I mean? The treble staff is above, the bass staff is below, just like that. You've learned about the staff where you have the treble staff 5 lines and 4 spaces. You have the bass staff 5 lines and 4 spaces, making 10 lines and 9 spaces. But actually, the great staff has an extra line, which is actually called the 6th line. I'll show it to you on the next slide. That is called the middle C. Now let's go straight to the next slide so we don't waste too much time. But let's know that the great staff is very important for writing music that has to do with 4 parts: soprano, alto, tenor, bass. Then it can be used for close call music. You'll learn about that later. What are close call music? They're very common with piano pieces. Piano music, they are very common. They are written on the great staff. And when you're writing for choir, they are written on the great staff and all that. Symphony music is for symphony orchestra where they're playing different parts. They are written on the staff. Let's go. Okay. The next one, now look at the picture of the great staff. Starting from C, I believe you can hear that sound. That is C. That is C. Now let's pick it. This is the great staff. This is the middle C. Let me pick my pointer. I got a pointer. Good. Okay. This is my middle C here. The next letter after the middle C, you go in music, you go line, space, line, space, line, space, line. That's why I don't teach acronym. Just know your line space, your line space. This is the middle C. This is the middle C. This is the middle C. Now the next letter after the middle C is D, going up. This is D, and this is E. That is why the first letter on the treble staff, the first line is line E. Then you go F, then G, then A, then B, then C, then D, then E, then F. Are you getting it now? Just as shown on this keyboard, exactly. You can see the circled ones are the letters on the treble staff. Why this also, if you go from C, this C is just like drawing it here. Okay, this is C. Then you go down from C. You have B. This is B, and this is A, and then you keep going like that. G. C, B, A, G, F, E, D, and then you keep going until you come to G, and that is what you have here. Very easy, very simple. The bridge is the line that joins the 2 staves at the side. The middle C is the line that separates the 2 staves at the middle. The middle C is here. The middle C is here. So just know there is just one line between the treble staff and. Okay. Next slide. Okay. Now let's analyze the ledger lines. Ledger lines are short horizontal lines that are drawn above or below a star. Above or below a star. They are used to extend the star so that you can accommodate more pitches. If you want to accommodate more pitches, it is very good. The ledger lines are used. They are not drawn at the side. They are not drawn at the side of the star. They are drawn above or below the star, as the case may be. Depending on the pitch, you want to extend that, you want to extend it above, or you want to bring it below. Okay, let's look at ledger lines as it affects the treble staff. Let's start from the known before we go to the unknown. Let me not start from here. Let's start from here. This is C. Coming down, like I told you, you go from space to line to space, line to space, space to line. Don't jump any letter. This is C in the space. Coming down, B on the line. Coming down, A in the space, G, F, now E. Now keep listening to me now. You need to watch me now. E, this is the line. You are still coming down. You're not going down to the line. There is a space just before this line, and that space is D. Now, before you now come to C, which is on the line, remember this C, I told you it is called middle C, correct? Middle C, that is it. So then after before the middle C, you are going down. Just below that line, you have a B. Are you seeing how the ledger lines are now coming? Then below the B, you have A. Can you see the way this is drawn? This first line here is middle C. Then below it is B. Then the line now A. Don't forget line, space, line. Are you seeing it? Then below A is G, space. Then below G is F line. As you can see, the line, the F line below, down below the treble staff, has two ledger lines ahead of it. The first ledger line is C, the next ledger line is A, and then the next ledger line is F. Let's come to going up now. This is D, E, F. Then above F is G in the space. Above G is A on the line. Above that line is B in the space. Above that space is C on the line. Is somebody following me? This is wonderful. It's so simple. This is the simplest way ledger lines can be explained. Then above that C is a D in the space. Above the space is an E on the line. As you can see, the ledger lines are building. Take note of the way it is drawn. And the same thing goes, the same principle applies to the bar staff. The first line of the bar staff is G. If you keep going down, space F, ledger line E, below the ledger line is a space, you will see the ledger line is indicated and the space there. And then all that is explained as simple as it is. Just know that you are counting from line to space, from space to line, and from line. I believe you learned a lot this period, and the little explanation that has been done, you really understand it. Thank you very much for coming around. You are such a wonderful person, and I love you so much. Love from KC Clef Music. Take care of yourself and stay safe.